Hello future MDs! In this video, we're going to answer 18 problem-solving questions from Filipiknow NMAT Reviewer. I'll put the link to the quantitative questionnaire on the description below as well as the NMAT guide from Filipiknow's website. Before you watch this video, it would be better kung nasagutan nyo na beforehand yung mga questions. Kung hindi pa, you can pause this video para ma-practice nyo mag-solve, then balikan nyo na lang afterwards. Please let me know if there are corrections through the comment section. Yun lang. Thank you so much and good luck! Number 1. 3 people who work full-time are to work together on a project, but their total time on the project is to be equivalent to that of only one person working full-time. If one of the people is budgeted for 1/2 of his time to the project, and the second person for 1/3 of her time, what part of the third worker's time should be budgeted to this project? So, sinabi naman dito na the total time is equivalent to that of only one person working full-time. So, we can represent that as one whole pie or isang buong circle. And then, yung isang person daw, kaya niyang mag-work ng 1/2 of his time. So, 1/2. And then, yung second person, pwede siyang magbigay ng 1/3 of her time for the project. So, ito yung sa second person. So, yung hinahanap dito, ayan, sabi, what part of the third worker's time should be budgeted to this project? So, ito yung hinahanap, yung unshaded part nung pie natin. So, paano natin ito hahanapin? So, sabi naman, di ba, as you can see here, meron tayong isang buong pie or circle. Then, subtract natin yung mga fraction. So, minus 1/2, minus 1/3. So, yun na yung hinahanap nating time na binigay ng third worker for the project. So, for this one, kailangan, para masubtract natin yung fractions, we need to make the denominators equal. So, gagamit tayo ng LCM or least common multiple. So, yung makukuha nating least common multiple dito is 2 times 3 is 6. And if you don't know yet kung paano kumuha ng LCM, you can search online. Ayan. So, dapat yung denominator ng 2 and 3 will be equal to 6. So, yung 1 can also be represented as 6/6. Yan. When you divide a number by itself, it will become 1. Diba? And then, kailangan natin i-transform yung 1/2 in such a way na yung denominator niya is equal to 6. So, 1/2 times 3/3 minus, ganun din sa 1/3. So, 1/3 minus 1/3 times 2/2. And then, 6/6 minus 3 times 1 is 3/6 minus 2/6. Yan, pinag-multiply lang natin yung numerators and denominators. And then, when we subtract, 6 minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Then, we will copy the denominator na 6. So, this one is the final answer. Yan. So, our answer for number 1 is letter C. So, I think, ano lang to kulang lang ng slash. Yan. So, ito dapat yung sagot, 1/6. Number 2, a farmer has 7 3/4 rows of radishes in one field, 4 3/4 rows of radishes in another field, and 6 1/4 rows of radishes in a third field. How many rows of radishes does he have altogether? Sabi altogether daw. So, i-add lang natin yung number of rows, yung mixed numbers na yan na given. So, 7 plus 4 plus 6 is equal to 17, di ba? And then, for the fraction part, 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/4. As you can observe, yung denominators naman nila are all 4. So, we will just copy and then add the numerator. So, 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7. Yan. So, meron kang makukuha ang whole number na 17 and fraction part na 7/4. And then, hindi pa yan yung final answer. Kasi this one, itong fraction part is an improper fraction. So, kailangan gawin pa natin siyang proper fraction. So, meron tayong 17 plus, transform na muna natin to into mixed number. So, 7 divided by 4. So, meron kang 1, diba, na makukuha. Yan. Tapos, yung remainder is 3. So, yung remainder, yun yung magiging numerator. And then, we will just copy the denominator. Yan. So, kung medyo unclear sa inyo, gawa lang kayo ng ganito. 7 divided by 4. Yan. Sa loob ng 7, merong isang 4. So, meron kang 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And then, subtract. So, you will get a remainder na 3. So, yung remainder mo dito, yan yung magiging numerator. And then, you will just copy the denominator dito. So, kaya natin nakuha yung 1 and 3/4. And then, pwede nyo nang i-add. 17 plus 1 is 18. And then, just copy the fraction part, which is 3/4. So, this one is the final answer, which is letter A. Number 3, Dr. Warren purchased some medical supplies for $670. Sales tax rate was 6.5%. How much did Dr. Warren spend on these supplies? So, yung tax, dinadagdag siya dun sa original price, diba? So, kailangan muna natin i-compute yung tax from the original price. So, i-multiply lang natin. So, yung solution natin will become $670 times 6.5%. So, itong 6.5%, we need to transform it to decimal number. So, since percent is naka-multiply siya to 100, we need to divide 6.5 by 100. So, kung mag-shortcut ka, i-move mo lang yung decimal point ng 2 beses to the left. So, magiging 0.065 to in decimal. So, yan. Pwede na nating i-multiply yung 670 by 0.065. So, para hindi ka malito, pwede mong gawin is 670 times 65. Then, mamaya, yung makukuha mo na final answer, since alam mong 3 decimal places yung meron, yan, maglalagay ka lang ng decimal point before the 3 numbers on the right. Yan, medyo nakakalito ba? Ayan. Papakita ko na lang sa inyo. So, 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 7 is 35. And then, 5 times 6 is 30 plus 3, so 33. And then, 6 times 0, 0. And then, 7 times 6 is 42. And then, 6 times 6 is 36 plus 4. So, meron kang 40 dito. And then, 0, 5. I-add nyo lang to. 5, 3, then 4. Tapos, since meron kang 1, 2, 3 decimal places, kailangan mong maglagay ng decimal point dito before the 3 decimal places. Ayan. So, yan yung, so, $43.55 yung sales tax. So, itong sales tax na nakuha natin, i-add natin siya dun sa original price. $670 plus $43.55. So, 0 plus 3 is 3. 7 plus 4 is 11. Carry 1. So, 6 plus 1 is 7. Ayan. So, yung final answer natin, yung na-spend ni Dr. Warren is $713.55, which is letter D. Number 4, in a given course, a student receives preliminary examination grades of 81, 85, and 95. The final examination is weighed for 1/3, and the average of preliminary grades is weighed 2/3 of the final grade. What should the final examination grade be for a semester average of 90? So, yung 90 yung final grade sa semester na yon. Yan. So, kunin muna natin yung average ng preliminary grades. And then, sabi dito, yung weight daw ng average ng preliminary grade is 2/3 ng final grade. So, gawin muna natin yung equation na yan. So, para makuha yung average, we need to add the preliminary exam grades. So, 81 plus 85 plus 95. So, ito yun. And then, we will divide it to 3. Kasi tatlo yung scores. So, para makuha natin yung average. And then, since meron na tayong average, so ito yung average ng preliminary exam grades. Multiply natin siya dun sa weight niya. Ayan, yung weight niya dun sa final grade, which is 2/3. Plus, yung final exam grade. So, yung final exam grade daw is weight for 1/3. And then, yun din yung pinapahanap sa atin. So, 1/3 nung final exam score, ayan, hindi pa natin alam. So, ito yung final, let X be the final exam score. And then, equal daw to sa semester average na 90. Ayan. So, ganyan lang yung equation niya. So, ito, pwede nyo na itong kunin. Alam nyo na kung paano yan gawin. So, yung makukuha natin na average is equal to 87. So, 2/3 ng 87 plus 1/3 x is equal to 90. And then, since pareho naman sila ng denominator, and pwede na natin i-add yung numerator nila. So, over 3. And then, 2 times 87 is equal to 174 plus x. Diba? Kasi 1 times x is equal to x is equal to 90. Ayan. So, i-multiply lang natin yung 3 to 90. Ayan. Para maging 174 plus x is equal to ayan, 90 times 3. And then later, makakukuha natin yung value ng x. Ayan. So, x is equal to 90 times 3 minus 174. And then x is equal to 270 minus 174. Which is equal to, kapag kinompute nyo, yung makukuha nyong value is 96. Yan. So, the correct answer here is letter B.
Number 5, when each of the sides of a square is increased by 1 yard, the area of the new square is 53 square yards more than that of the original square. What is the length of the sides of the original square? So, kung meron tayong square, ito yung original square natin, and yung measure ng side niya will be represented as S. So, yan. Yung area ng original square is equal to S times S or S squared. And then, dadagdagan mo daw siya. So, magkakaroon ka ng mas malaking area. Kasi dadagdagan mo yung each side ng 1. So, ito magiging S plus 1 and S plus 1. So, yung area ng new square is equal to magiging S plus 1 times S plus 1. And then, sabi dito, the area of the new square is 53 square yards more than that of the original square. Yung original square is S squared, diba? So, yung S squared, dadagdagan mo pa siya ng 53 yards based on the problem. And then, ayan, pwede kang mag-FOIL method or pwede mong gawin since this one is also S plus 1 squared. Yan, pwede mong gamitin yung chant na square the first term, square the last term, twice the product of the two. Yan, kasi S times 1 times 2, so 2S, is equal to S squared plus 53. And then, since yung S squared, nasa both sides siya, we can cancel that kasi magiging S squared minus S squared din naman. So, magiging 0 lang. And then, we're left with 2S plus 1 is equal to 53. So, lipat mo yung 1 sa kabila, magiging 2S is equal to 53 minus 1, which is equal to 52. So, 2S is equal to 52. Then, divide mo both sides by 2. So, S is equal to 26. So, yung S is equal to 26 yards, which is letter B. Number 6. A soccer team played 160 games and won 65% of them. How many games did it win? So, for this kind of problem, kukunin mo lang yung 65% ng 160 games. So, magagawa mo yun by multiplying 0.65 times 160. Since, para mabilis yung ma-solve, pwedeng nyong gawin is, since 0 yung nasa dulo niya, huwag nyo munang isama yung 0. Basta i-multiply nyo lang yung 16 times 65. Yan, so 6 times 5 is 30. And then 5 times 1 plus 3 is 8. And then 6 times 6 is 36. Ayan, so meron din tayong 3 dyan. So 6 times 1 plus 3 is 9. So yung makukuha nyo sagot is 0, 14, carry 1, 10, 1,040. And then, since meron ka pang 0 na hindi na-include dito, dadagdagan nyo lang siya ng 0 sa dulo. Same lang din yan as 160 times 65. Yung makukuha nating sagot. Yan. Tapos, since naka-percent yung 65, kapag ginawa mo siyang decimal, magiging 0.65 siya. Yan. Kasi diba yung percent, kailangan mo pa siya i-divide by 100. So, magiging 0.65. Ibig sabihin, minove natin yung decimal point to the left ng 2 beses. So, gagawin rin natin yun dito. So, 1, 2. And so, nandito yung decimal place. So, yung final answer natin is 104 games yung napanalunan ng soccer team. So, this one is letter B. So, kung nalilito kayo sa shortcut, pwede nyo namang gawin na, ayan, i-multiply nyo lang, makukuha nyo is 10,400. And then, since naka-percent pa yan, ayan, i-move nyo lang yung decimal point to the left ng twice. Ganun pa rin yung makukuha nyo. Number 7, a repaving crew is putting a new surface on 79 kilometers of road. They have completed 28 kilometers. If they repave 3.4 kilometers per day in the next several days, how many more days will it take them to finish? So, dito, yan, yung kailangan nilang i-repave is 79 kilometers. And then, tapos na nila yung 28 kilometers. So, yung natitira na lang na kailangan i-repave is, yan, 9 minus 8 is 1, tapos 7 minus 2 is 5. So, 51 kilometers na lang kailangan nila i-repave. Tapos, kada araw daw, nakakatapos silang mag-repave ng 3.4 kilometers. So, para makuha natin kung ilang days pa yung kailangan, we need to divide 51 by 3.4 kilometers. Yan. So, ang pwede nating gawin para mas ma-simplify yung division, and magiging 3.4 kasi, magiging ganito kasi itsura. 51 divided by 3.4, diba? So, since may decimal point ka, yan, you can move the decimal point to the right. And then, pag ginawa mo yun, you also need to add 0 to the dividend. Kung ilan beses mo minove yung decimal point to the right, ganun din yung number of zeros na kailangan mong idagdag to the dividend. And then, you can divide na. 51 divided by 34 is 1. 1 times 34 is 34. And then, subtract mo, 51 minus 34 is, yan. So, this will become 4 and this will become 11. So, 11 minus 4 is 7. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then, bring down 0. Tapos, 170 divided by 34. So, kapag tinry nyo sagutin yan, 5 yung makukuha nyo. 5 times 34 is equal to 170. And then, yan, walang remainder. So, yung number of days to finish the repaving is 15 days. Ito yung final answer natin, which is letter A. Number 8, the Williams family wants to cover one wall in their living room with 1-foot square mirror tiles. The wall measures 8 feet by 10 feet. How many mirror tiles will they need to cover the wall? So, yung area ng rectangle, diba, is equal to the one side times the opposite side. So, ito, yung isang side niya is 8 feet and then yung isang side is 10 feet. So, yung area niyan is equal to 8 times 10. Which is equal to 80 feet squared. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Yan. Kasi kapag sinabing feet squared, meron kang parang, so, ito yung wall, diba? So, sabihin natin 80 tong boxes na to. Kunwari lang. Yan. So, ito yung 1 foot. And then, lahat yan, yung total lahat ng squares na nasa loob is equal to 80 feet squared. So, ganun yung sinasabi ng problem. So, 80 na mirror tiles yung kailangan, which is letter D. Number 9, the perimeter of a square is 20. Which of the following represents the area? So for this problem, kailangan alam natin yung formula for perimeter and area, as well as the definition. So, yung square, ayan, i-represent natin yung side niya as S. Equal lang yung sides niya. Kapag sinabing perimeter, yun yung total number of measurement nung side. So, perimeter nung square is equal to 4, since merong 4 sides yung square, times S, or yung measurement nung side, which is equal to 20 daw dito sa problem na to. So, we need to divide 20 by 4 para makuha natin yung measurement nung isang side. So, 20 divided by 4 is 5. So, alam natin na yung side is equal to 5 units. And then, pag sinabi namang area ng square, yun yung number of unit square na nasa loob ng square. Yun yung total number ng lahat ng squares na nasa loob ng isang shape or polygon. So, yung area ng square is equal to side times side, which is equal to 5 times 5. Yun yung nakuha natin kaninang side, diba? So, 5 times 5 is equal to 25, which is letter D.
The main road in Belleville is 7 3/10 miles long. So far, 2 3/4 miles have been repaved. How many miles have not been repaved? So for this one, isusubtract lang natin yung na-repave na to the total length of the road para makuha natin yung hindi pa nare-repave. So 7 3/10 minus 2 3/4. So for this one, isusubtract muna natin yung fraction part. So 3/10 minus 3/4. So, yung LCM nila is equal to 40. So, dapat yung denominators nila will be the same. Dapat 40. So, i-transform lang natin yung fraction. So, 3/10 times 4/4 minus 3/4 times 10/10 para maging 40 yung denominator nila. So, this one is equal to 12/40 minus 30/40. And as you can see, yung 12/40 dito is smaller compared to the 30/40. So, ang pwede natin gawin is humiram tayo dun sa 7 na whole number or dito. Ayan. So, dito na lang ako. So, meron kang 7 and 12/40, diba? So, this one can be written as 6 plus 1 and 12/40. So, pwedeng maging ganyan siya. Kasi 6 plus 1 is also 7 naman. So, itong part na to, gagawin nating improper fraction yan. So, 6, para maging, pwede nyong isearch sa YouTube kung paano mag-transform ng mixed number into improper fraction. Pero madali lang yun. Just multiply the denominator by the whole number and then add the numerator. So, 40 times 1 is 40 plus 12, 52. So, meron kang 52/40. So, itong 7 and 3/10 na fraction or mixed number is also equal to 6 and 52/40. So, since itong 12/40, since meron ka ng 52/40 na fraction part, pwede mo nang isubtract yung 30/40. Hindi na magne-negative. So, 52/40 minus 30/40 is equal to 22/40. So, ito na yung fraction part. Ito, equal din siya sa 11/20. Dinivide lang natin yung both numerator and denominator by 2. So, 11/20. And then, since ganito na yung magiging itsura nung 7 and 3/10, magiging 6 and 52/40 minus 2 and 3/4. Bale, itong whole number, ito na yung 6 na yung whole number na basis natin, hindi na yung 7. So, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So, 4. And then, yung fraction part na nakuha natin is 11/20. So, 4 and 11/20 yung final answer, which is letter A. Number 11, a box in a college bookstore contains books, and each book in the box is a history book,
an English book or a science book. So, merong history, English, and science books. If 1/3 of these books are history books, so 1/3, 1/6 are English books, and then science books. So, ito yung what fraction of the books are science books. So, ito yung hinahanap. So, kung meron tayong isang box, yan, 1 minus yung part ng history book, 1/3 minus 1/6. So, yan na yung number of science books or yung fraction part ng science book. Since yung LCM nito is equal to 6, so kailangan yung lahat ng denominators nila should become 6 para ma-subtract natin yung numerator nila. So, yung 1 can also be written as 6/6 kasi any number divided by itself is equal to 1. Tapos, yung 1/3, ayan, minus 1/3, pwede natin multiply to 2/2 para maging 6 yung denominator, minus 1/6. Yung 1/6 as is na siya kasi 6 na yung denominator niya. So, equal din to sa 6. So, 6 yung denominator nilang lahat. Yung numerator, 6 minus 1 times 2 is 2. And then, minus 1. So, 6 minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 3/6. Which is also equal to 1/2. So, ito yung fraction part ng science books, which is letter B. Number 12. Which of the following is the smallest? So, yung smallest daw dito sa choices natin. So, para mahanap natin yun, so first, kailangan, bago natin sila i-compare, dapat yung denominators nila are equal to each other. Doon lang natin malaman kasi doon natin makakompare yung numerator nila. So, for this one, yung denominators are 15, 5, 25, and then 6. So, dito, kailangan kunin natin yung least common multiple nila. Yan. Kung di pa kayo familiar sa least common multiple, you can watch some videos online kung paano kinukuha yung LCM. Or pwede rin kayo magbasa. Yan. So, pag kinuha natin yung least common multiple ng 15, 5, 25, and 6, yung makukuha natin is 150. Actually, ayan, pag minultiply nyo yung 25 and 6, 150 yung makukuha nyo. And since yung 150, divisible din siya sa 5 and 15, so, ibig sabihin, yan yung LCM nila. Or, pag sinabing divisible, kapag dinivide mo yung 150 by these numbers, walang remainder. Ayan. So, gagawin nating 150 lahat ng denominators nila. So, yung 11/15, so ano yung kailangan mong i-multiply para makakuha ka ng denominator na 150. So, yung pwede mong multiply dito is 10/10, 'di ba? So, pag multiply mo yung 15 sa 10, makukuha mo yung 150. So, yung numerator nito is 11 times 10, so 110. And then, sa letter B naman, 4/5. Ano yung kailangan mo i-multiply sa kanya para magkaroon ka ng denominator na 150? So, 150 divided by 5 is equal to 30. So, 30/30 yung i-multiply mo sa kanya. 4 times 3 is 12 plus yung isang 0, so 120. And then, yung 21/25, ano ulit yung i-multiply mo sa kanya para meron kang denominator na 150? So, 150 divided by 25 is equal to 6. So, 6/6. So, 21 times 6, hindi ko na ima-manual computation or papakita sa inyo yung solution. Pag multiply nyo yung 21 by 6, 126 yung makukuha nyo. And next, 5/6 times what is equal to 150. So, 150 divided by 6 is equal to 25, di ba? So, i-multiply nyo lang yung both numerator and denominator by 25. 25 times 5 is equal to 125. So, now, since pare-pareho na yung denominators nila, we can compare kung sino yung pinakamalaki sa kanila. So, 110, 120, 126, and 125. Yung pinakamaliit pala yung hinahanap. So, yung smallest dito is yung 110, which is letter A. Number 13, Kenji has 8 apple trees that each produces about 20 bushels of apples, and 12 apple trees that each produces about 25 bushels. In total, about how many bushels of apples does his trees produce? So, dito, i-multiply lang natin kung ilan yung apple trees and then kung ilan yung napoproduce na bushels of apples nung kada tree na yon. So, for this one, 8 times 20 is equal to 160 apples or bushels of apples. And then, 12 times 25. So, 5 times 2 is 10. Then, 5 times 1 plus 1 is 6. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So, yung sagot natin is 300 bushels para dun sa 12 apple trees. And then, since meron na tayong 160 and 300 bushels kada tree, so i-add lang natin sila para makuha natin yung total. So, 160 plus 300. So, the final answer is 460 bushels of apples. So, letter C. Number 14. At a certain convention, the ratio of men to women was 3 to 8. If there were 352 people there, how many were men? So, lagay lang natin. Yung ratio daw ng men to women is 3 is to 8. So, bale, kung in terms of fraction, yung total nito, diba, 3 plus 8 is 11. So, kung in terms of fraction, yung men doon ay 3 over 11. And then, yan, so ito yung men. And then, yung women doon is 8 over 11. So, para makuha natin kung ilan lahat yung men, so, imumultiply lang natin tong fraction na to 352. Kasi yun yung part or yun yung number of people na men. So, 352 times 3 over 11. So, pag meron ganito, pwede nyo nang i-divide yung 352 by 11. Tapos, i-multiply nyo na lang yung sagot sa 3. So, 352 divided by 11. So, 35 divided by 11 is 3. So, 3 times 3 is 33. Then, subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. And then, bring down 2. Tapos, 22 divided by 11 is 2. So, yung answer dito is 32. Tapos, i-times mo pa siya sa 3. 32 times 3. So, 6. Then, 3 times 3 is 9. So, yung final answer natin is 96 men out of 352 people. So, letter B. Number 15, the measures of two angles of a triangle are 35 degrees and 45 degrees. What is the measure of the third angle of the triangle? So, kahit anong itsura ng triangle, kahit ganyan pa yan, or ganyan, right triangle, or ganito pa yung itsura niya, yan, laging, yung sum ng angles ng triangle is 180 degrees. So, yan lagi yung total sum ng angles ng triangle. Don't forget. So, since given na tayo ng 35 degrees and 45 degrees, isusubtract na lang natin yan to 180 degrees. So, yung solution natin for this one is 180 degrees minus 35 degrees minus 45 degrees. So, yung makukuha natin dyan kapag sinolve nyo is 100 degrees. So, yung sagot natin is letter B. Number 16, last year, about 2,400 people participated in a local 4th of July parade. This year, about 3,200 people participated. What was the approximate percent increase in participation? So, para makuha natin yung percent increase, yung formula niya is new value minus the original value over the original value times 100%. So, yan yung percent increase. Ganyan natin siya isosolve. So, for this one, last year daw, 2,400 yung nag-participate. So, yan yung original value. So, original value is 2,400 people. And then, yung new value is 3,200. Nadagdagan yung people na nag-participate. So, gawin lang natin yung sa formula na 3,200 minus 2,400 divided by 2,400. So, ito, pag sinubtract nyo, 3,2 minus 2,4, 2,400, equal yan sa 800. So, yung denominator is 2,400 and then makakancel yung 0. So, we're left with 8 over 24. Kapag sinimplify natin into lowest terms, pag dinivide natin both numerator and denominator by 8, so 8 divided by 8 is 1 over 24 divided by 8 is 3. So, meron kang 1/3. Tapos, yung makukuha mong sagot, imumultiply mo by, so yan. So, 1/3 times 100% or 100. So, yung makukuha mo is 100 over 3. So, yan, naka-percent na siya. So, 100 over 3%. So, i-divide mo lang 100 divided by 3. So, sa loob ng 10, meron kang 3. So, 3 times 3 is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. Bring down 0. 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract mo ulit. So, 1. And then, magkakaroon ka na ng decimal point. Tapos, kapag ganyan, you will add 0. Then, 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So, paulit-ulit lang. So, yung sagot natin is paulit-ulit lang na 3.3333. Ayan. So, yung final answer natin is 33% kapag ni-round off natin. Ayan. So, the correct answer is D.
Number 17, a person travels to work at an average speed of 40 miles per hour and returns home at 60 miles per hour. Which of the following in miles per hour is the average speed for the entire trip? So, for this one, we can imagine this as, ayan. So, may person galing bahay papuntang work. Ayan. So, yung speed daw papunta, yung average speed niya is 40 miles per hour. So, speed 1 is equal to 40 miles per hour. Yan. If we assume na yung time niya papunta is 1 hour, yung makukuha nating distance is equal to, so yung formula ng distance is equal to speed times time. So, 40 miles per hour times 1 hour, yan, makakancel yung R, is equal to 40 miles. Yan. So, yan yung distance niya papunta. And, kung papapansin nyo, syempre, pagpabalik, same lang din ang distance. So, pagpabalik siya, syempre, same naman yung dadaanan niya. I-assume natin na same yung dadaanan niya pabalik. Yan. Given tayo ng average speed na 60 miles per hour. Tapos, yung distance pabalik is the same as distance papunta. So, 40 miles din. And then, now that we know the speed and the distance, pwede na nating makuha yung time. So, time is equal to distance over the speed. So, 40 over 60, which is also equal to 2/3. Yan, kasi ito makakancel yung 0, then divide the numerator and denominator by 2. So, makukuha natin is 2/3. So, 2/3 are yung time it takes pabalik. Yan. So, pinapakuha sa atin dito sa problem is the average speed for the entire trip. So, yung average speed is equal to the total distance over the total time. Ayan. So, total distance is equal to D1 plus D2. So, 40 plus 40. All over the total time, which is 1 hour and 2/3. So, 1 plus 2/3 equal yan sa 80
Then, yung 1 and 2/3, pwede siyang gawing improper fraction. So, 1 times 3 is 3, plus 2, plus the numerator is equal to 5. And then, copy the denominator. So, yung denominator nito is 3. So, lalagay lang natin yung 3. And then, this can also be written as 80 times 3. Yan, yung denominator nito, mapupunta sa taas, all over 5. And equal to sa 80 times 3 is equal to 240 divided by 5. So, 240 divided by 5 is equal to 48. So, yung average speed is 48 miles per hour, which is letter C. Number 18, Erica bought 3 1/2 yards of fabric. If she uses 2/3 of the fabric to make a curtain, how much will she have left? So, dito, isusubtract lang natin yung 2/3 into 3 1/2, which is yung total. So, 3 1/2 minus 2/3. As you can see, hindi mo pwedeng agad isubtract yung numerators ng fraction because they have different denominators. So, what you can do is to get the least common multiple ng denominators. So, in this case, LCM is equal to 6. Yan, 2 times 3 is 6. And then, ayan, you need to transform the fraction in such a way na yung denominator will become 6. So, 3 1/2, kailangan mo siyang i-multiply to 3 over 3 para magkaroon ka ng denominator na 6. Subtract mo yung 2/3 times 2 over 2. So, we will have 3 over 6 minus 4 over 6. And as you can see here, yung 3 over 6 is smaller compared to 4 over 6. So, magkakaroon ka ng negative. Hindi pwede yon. Ayan. As you can see, meron namang whole number pa dito. So, what we can do is to borrow 1 from 3. So, itong 3 and 3 over 6 will become 2 plus 6 over 6 plus 3 over 6. Yan. So, itong 2 plus 6 over 6 equal din yan sa 3. Yan. Tapos, minus 4 over 6. So, tuloy natin dito. So, 2 plus 6 over 6 plus 3 over 6 is equal to 2 and 9 over 6. Minus 4 over 6. Equal to, sa 2 minus 0, so 2. And then 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. Then copy the denominator, which is 6. So, ito na yung final answer natin. 2 and 5 over 6. As you can see, wala yung correct answer from the choices. Yan. You can also validate this one gamit yung calculators nyo. So, 2 and 5 over 6 yung makukuha nyo.